Hi, Divine Feminists. This is Rogue Tarot, and I just want to quickly say that I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate the comments. I love hearing your viewpoint of things. Keep commenting on my videos. I love and appreciate all the support from you guys, okay? So right off the bat, what I'm getting here is that the Divine Masculine is thinking about you constantly, Divine Feminists. They cannot get you off of their mind here. The overall energy right now is you inspire me. And I'm so sorry, these cards are so dingy. I am in the process of ordering new ones here. But they're thinking about you. They're very nostalgic here with the You Inspire Me card. And I feel like they're thinking about how you, Divine Feminines, elevate them to a higher level, not only in a physical way, but in a spiritual and emotional way as well. If you saw my most recent readings with the Divine Masculine energy, they're just sick and tired of negative energy being around them, aka the karmic here. And some of them are still in the process of moving the karmic out of their lives, but some of them are just completely done with this whole situation because Valentine's Day is coming up. They do not want to give these karmics the wrong impression here, guys. All right. So the first card we have, I'm in a much better headspace right now. So what I just said, they're getting out of these emotionally, toxic attachments, these codependencies, negative energy. They're clearing that out. And your Divine Masculine is literally saying, okay, I got the bullshit behind me. I'm in a much better headspace right now. And he's really thinking about the wrong that he did to you. He's in a much better headspace and he's sorry that he couldn't do right by you. He's thinking about every single event that you guys went through, Divine Feminines, and he's finally acknowledging the wrong that he did. Now, is he going to come to you right now? We'll see. I'm going to clarify these cards because I can't handle your words right now. So when the betrayal happened with these Divine Masculines, when you guys got stabbed in the back, when they broke your heart, when they lied to you, you went off on them, Divine Feminines, and of course you're gonna go off because you trusted this person. You thought about spending your life with this person. You wanted to spend your life with this person. So you said some real shit to them that triggered them emotionally, and they're kind of, saying I can't handle your words right now. This is the guilt that they're feeling, Divine Feminines. Seeing you reminds me of things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. It's that regret, that guilt, that shame, because they're now acknowledging that they couldn't do right by you. I'm getting embarrassed. Like, they're really embarrassed about what happened, and that's why they're kind of, curling up in a ball because they don't want to handle that rejection that they got. I know you're like, what the hell, Rogue? Like, rejection? Like, are you serious? But yeah, like, they found, they basically got caught. You found out that they were lying to you, and now they're guilty. Like, seeing you reminds them of the things that they know deep down, that they were literally manipulative, narcissistic assholes. I always say I tell the truth here, guys. I am a Virgo sun, Gemini moon, and rising, so communication is my thing. And again, here's that regret. How could you still love me after all I've done to you? How can you still hold space in your heart for me after I was a genuine asshole to you? But again, he tried to block you out, in the past. He tried to leave everything, that he did wrong behind him because, Divine Masculines, they have to grow into being the Divine Masculine here. So they can't know their signs I'm receiving any longer. They tried to block you out. They realize they can't. They do feel your energy, Divine Feminines. If you think they don't, they do. Because they're wondering, how can you still love me after all I've done here? And out of all the chaos in their lives, out of all this crazy chaotic energy that I've been getting since last week, with these readings, and this week, in every situation, he still feels like you are his peace. You are the light of his life. You feel like home to him. This is a very powerful card to me because, you know, it's hard to find someone who's literally your peace, who you can go to and just sit in silence and you guys will be okay. You don't have to talk every single minute. And the fact that even if he's living with the karmic or he left the karmic already, even if he's not living with the karmic, it goes to show you that he really doesn't give a shit about the karmic divine feminines, okay? Like, you feel like home to him. And that's exactly what it is. You are the peace in his life, and he can still feel you. So if you guys are sending energies to your divine masculines here, trust me, they can feel it. He's telling me, he or she, again, I'm reading energies, switch genders as you will, but they can still feel you here. All right, guys. So let's get to clarifying. Yeah, look at the back, Four of Wands. This is the Twin Flame card, 1111. They want to reunite with you. They want to celebrate with you. This could potentially be a holiday, Valentine's Day. Some of you might get a text. They're seeing you growing. They're seeing you minding your business, drinking your wine, healing and attending to yourself here, divine feminines. You know, you guys are showing up as the Nine of Pentacles here. All right. So I'm going to get to clarifying, but they're literally, they cannot stop thinking about you. And I feel like some of them are literally jealous because, you know, you might have, they think that you have a date or something on Valentine's Day. And honestly, some of you do. First card, we had the Three of Pentacles. I'm in a much better headspace right now. So they're literally collaborating with others. Some could be watching you. If you have mutual friends here, they are watching you via social media, or if you guys still hang out with mutual friends, you know, they're giving them the 411, which means info, guys. But they're collaborating with others, figuring out how to get to you. Again, Valentine's Day is coming up. They could be planning on what type of gift to give you here with the Pentacles here, divine feminines. But this is a great, you know, clarity card for I'm in a much better headspace right now, because he's literally thinking, and not even thinking, he's literally acting and planning on coming to communicate with you, divine feminists, if they haven't already. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Exactly, the Chariot. And this is what has put him to a complete stop, divine feminines, because again, he's thinking about all the shit that he did to you, and he literally feels bad about himself here. And the Chariot in reverse, your divine masculine could have been a Cancer. I'm sorry, they could have been a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn as well with the Three of Pentacles here. But this has really put them in a delay here, because they don't know which way to get to you here. And the fact that it is in reverse is just more confusion on how to even speak to you right now. You know, they want to say sorry, but they know that sorry isn't going to be enough, divine feminines. I can't handle your words right now. Exactly, because he feels, I don't want to say that you guys are unstable, divine feminines. We're not the unstable ones, but he just doesn't know how you're going to react if he comes to you, divine feminines. So he's trying to work on himself here with the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. He's just trying to grow, you know, with himself. Like he's trying to make himself a better person right now, because he knows if he steps to you, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, you divine feminines, you did some hurtful shit to them, and they deserved it. They deserved it. We all know this, okay? So he's trying to get his shit right. You know, maybe you call him broke ass or you ain't got no money. I don't know, divine feminines, whatever the hell you said. He's acknowledging that, and he's working on himself as an individual here with the Seven of Pentacles, all right? So he feels his instability, unstructured right now, because he knows that, you know, you guys might be unstable in a way that you're still hurt. I'm not calling you crazy, divine feminines, but I'm saying you might still be hurt, and he knows that your emotions still might be all over the place, because if you guys have been separated for a long time, of course your emotions are going to, you know, be out of this world. We have the Six of Cups. Wow, with seeing you reminds me of things I know deep down that's not always easy to deal with. All right, so the Six of Cups, we all know, if you don't, this is the reunion card. This is nostalgia, the feeling of past memories, celebrating your inner child together, divine feminines. You guys, the reason why these are twin flame relationships is that you feed each other's inner child, right? So it's like he's like a hurt little kid. Like, you know, when parents, you know, they tell you don't touch the stove, and then you just touch the stove, you didn't listen to them, then they come to you crying with burns, and it's like, you shouldn't have touched the stove. Well, this is how they're feeling right now. You know, they're like, damn, like she told me not to be with this karma. She told me this karma was manipulative. Even if it wasn't like in a love situation, if it was family members or coworkers, she told me every single thing. And I thought she was crazy. You know, everything that she told me came into refutation right now. You know, everything bad that she said was going to happen, that this karmic was a sneaky, lying asshole, it happened. And he knows that you were right this whole time. And that's why it reminds me of the things he knows deep down inside Divine Feminines, because he knows that you were right this whole damn time. All right. So how could you love me after all I done? Wow, we have 3 cards here. So, you know, how could you love me after all I done? It is clarified by the 7 of Wands. You could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius here, Divine Feminines. The Strength card could be dealing with a Leo. So how could you still love me after all I done? Well, with the 7 of Wands in reverse, you know, everything was pointed at him. If it was a karmic situation, you know, everything was basically his fault, right? So with the 7 of Wands in reverse, you know, he feels defeated here. He's not sticking up for himself because, again, he's feeling ashamed here. How could you still care about me after all the fingers were pointed at you, Divine Feminine? Some of them blames you for the situation that they got in with this karmic. You know, when the whole situation went down, when you found out that they was dealing with this karmic, that they left you for this karmic, they both kind of, you know, looked at you and was like, you were the blame here. Now that it's in reverse here, he knows that you're not the one to blame, and he's feeling stupid about it, Divine Feminines. The Strength card is in reverse. He feels guilty and weak due to his own actions. He feels powerless right now. But again, he's trying to turn his back to this. He's not trying to listen to what his thoughts are telling him, and he's trying to come forward, Divine Feminines here. The page is a start. You see, he packed up his shit from this karmic. You know, he's had a little roadblocks. He got to step over this little lizard-looking thing. But he has the wand in his hand. He knows that he has to come forward here. He knows that you still care about him here, Divine Feminines. And he's looking for a way to talk to you with the Page of Wands. All right? So I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Again, you're still on the back of the deck here. Yeah. And he wants to come forward here, but with the 6 of Swords, again, you know, there's a delay here. And why? Because he really doesn't know how to come towards you, right? But he's ignoring this. He's ignoring these signs here. The 6 of Swords is, you know, wanting to get away from this deceiving energy. But the fact that it's in reverse, he doesn't know how to come to you right now. And like I said, he is turning his back on this defeat, and he's still kind of confused in his head on how could you still care about him here. But he can't ignore these signs here. So I'm just going to clarify the 6 of Swords in reverse as to why it is in reverse here. I just need more clarity. All right, so that was a past card, you know, in the past. Or like I was saying, in this whole situation here, he felt stuck in this guilt, regret, and shame here with the Chariot in reverse. You know, he didn't want to come to you, but like this card says, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So he's taking action here, and he wants to talk to you. Again, another page, but it's a baby step here. This is literally baby steps to try to plan to come towards you. You know, we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands here, and now we have the 8 of Wands and the Page of Swords. He can't ignore it anymore. You know, a tornado is happening right in his mind. His mind, this is a picture of imagery here. His mind is like this tornado going around and around and around of all these feelings of, you know, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down inside. You know, you inspire me, but I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Your divine masculine could be a Gemini, Libra, or Sagittarius. All right, we have you feel like home to me, and he's actively working on his finances here to be more presentable to you, Divine Feminines, when he does come to you. He wants to be financially stable. You don't want a Divine Masculine coming to you if they're not 100% whole in their mind and their soul, and obviously their finances here, Divine Feminines. We do not take care of others. Not saying we do not take care of others financially, but, you know, we do not ever, male or female, let someone depend on you in a financial way. You know, you always want someone to be your equal here. And he's actively working on, you know, maybe his finance, getting an apartment, getting a house, because like I said before, some of them live with the karmics. So they're literally, you know, starting over from square one here. So he wants to come correct. He's actively working on it because you feel like home to him. You feel like his peace. He's being really ambitious right now with the 8 of Wands. You know, he wants to meet you on your level because you're showing up as a 9 of Pentacles. So he's coming closely to the 8, which is good, Divine Feminines. I can still feel you. We have to start here. Your Divine Masculine could be an Aquarius. Again, I'm just reading the cards here. We have I can still feel you. Wow, with Judgment in reverse and the Devil. So, you know, with this card, I'm instantly getting that the karmic can be sending some bad energy to him. Or, you know, with I can still feel you, you have the Judgment and the Devil here. This is literally ending a karmic cycle, ending these toxic attachments, these binds here. He's now seeing who the devil truly is here, Divine Feminist, and it ain't you. You know, he's reversing this karma. He's finished with the bad. He knows that what he did was wrong, and he can still feel you out of the midst of all of this chaotic energy here. All right, Divine Feminines? So I'm going to put some Romance Angels card here. So he wants to come forward, you know, like I was saying, you know, he can't notice the signs he's receiving any longer. And there is a delay here. There still is a delay, but he's coming in and taking action and wanting to talk to you. He's literally trying to ignore this right now. He can't ignore it. Like the universe is really pushing him to try to talk to you. So, you know, he was frozen in fear in the beginning, but now he's really trying to actively come towards you because we have chemistry here. There's strong magnetic attraction here. All right. So he still feels, you know, attracted to you. Obviously, he is freeing himself from this karmic. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell that is. I gotta clean my cards. But he's trying to take back control of his life. Again, this is why there's a delay for some. Not all, but for some. This is why the 6 of Swords is in reverse. Because some of them, again, you see the merry-go-round, just like there's tornado here. His mind is still going in circles. You know, I love reading the cards, the backgrounds, because there is an image here. But he's trying to actively take back control of his life. He's working on that right now with not only himself, but with other people, Divine Feminines. It's just going to take some time. And look at that, the bottom of the deck. It's going to take some time for them to reconcile right now. One more card. All right. Love yourself first. Yeah, like I was saying, he's working on himself as an individual here because I'm going to repeat this again. You want your Divine Masculine to come in as a whole individual to you, because if he's not going to be in that Emperor energy. So you have to allow them, Divine Feminines, to love themselves first. You want someone who is your equal. Divine Feminines, you've been taking care of yourself for a while, and I actively applaud that here. But he's now trying to max your energy. You know, he sees you as the 9 of Pentacles. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So like that imagery in the 9 of Pentacles, you were sitting there reading your books, tending to your hobbies, drinking your wine, not really giving a damn. And he's wondering if it's safe to open his heart, because we have, how could you still love me after all I've done? So he's just trying to get the strength to open his heart back up to you, because it's hard. It's hard. When you really think about it, Divine Feminines, you know, they've been, you know, in a situation where you guys told them the truth here and they didn't listen to you. So it has to take an amount of, you know, dying down of the ego here for these divine masculines to come towards you. All right. I'm just going to pull an angel answer card as time of when these divine masculines are going to come towards you. Wow. Within the next few weeks. Exactly. And then we have You're Ready. I can't make this up. You guys just saw me shuffle the cards here. So some of your divine masculines, like I said, they are actively working on their self, and it's going to take some time. But in the next few weeks, some of you will hear from them, divine feminines. They're just getting themselves ready as an individual. All right, guys, I hope this really helps. Please comment, like, or subscribe if this resonated, guys. Take care.